Okay guys, so this is going to be a video for all of you guys, first time joining the server. We got a lot of questions, so I figured I'll put this in a video. If people don't want to watch the video, they just won't get the answers they're looking for, because I spent a lot of time trying to make this pretty self-explanatory for all of you guys out there. So, thanks for joining up guys, welcome. You're gonna fire up FiveM, and you'll probably start right here on this home screen. You don't want to go to servers, okay? You want to go over here to direct connect, right here. You're gonna click direct connect, and then you're gonna copy and paste the IP, which is listed in the Discord. It's listed on the WhiteRhino Facebook page, and is listed in the top fans group page as well. So there's multiple places to get this. You guys gotta go out and you gotta find this information, because there's also things you need to read where the IP is located. So it's not just get the IP, put it in, join the server and play. Okay, you gotta go through the steps of this, guys. If you want to play on a role-playing server, this is how it goes. If you just want to play on Grand Theft Auto line or online, go around shooting, killing people without any kind of role-playing, by all means go on to GTA Online, not onto a role-playing server. The whole point of these servers are to role-play, guys. So if you don't have a microphone, you don't want to role-play, this is not going to be where you want to be coming out to play, okay? I just want to try to be really clear about that, because a lot of people have misunderstandings about what this is for. So right here, once you put that IP in, you should get this pop-up showing the server. You're going to click connect, and then it's going to download the resources automatically. You don't need to do anything except for the custom map, which I have a video explaining how to install the custom map. You don't have to use it, but it is very, 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 very recommended to use that map, since that's the map everyone else is going to be using, and it'll definitely help you navigate through the world a lot better, since there's area codes and things like that written on there. Especially if you're going to be in law enforcement. I mean, it's pretty much a requirement if you're going to be in law enforcement. So after it takes a little while to join the game, and everybody's computer is going to load this differently, so just be patient. If you seem like you're sitting on this screen forever, you can exit out of this using your task manager, and then close the game out altogether and restart it and try to rejoin the server. Sometimes there's little glitches and things like that that happen with FiveM and custom servers, so just be ready for that, guys. And as soon as you join, you should have the pop-up on your screen that I currently have on my screen right now. Let me get rid of this this mission really quick here. So you should get this pop-up right here. It says FiveM characters. Every person that joins the server has to do this, guys. You can't just be like, I'm not gonna do it, I don't want to do it. No, you have to. This is part of the rules. This is part of playing on the server. So you need to type in, you can see right there, /CHAR, okay? Now, you see those brackets that are around actor, okay? Don't write it like that. Basically, it's telling you that you can just skip and just type CAR, and you see there's a pop-up right there to let you know if you're typing it correctly, and you're gonna either just type CAR or you're gonna actually type in character. Okay, and you need to do it in the same guidelines they have it filled out here. So you're gonna type char space first name with the capital. Okay, so there's your first name, and then your last name. Okay, so first and last name both need to be capitalized. Then you're gonna have a space. You're gonna put in your date of birth. So I'm just gonna put 01/01/1901. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You guys figure out what you want your birthday to be and how old your character to be. It's completely up to you. Then we're gonna do a space, and then we're gonna do male with a capital M, or we're gonna do female with a capital F. Okay, this is the way you type this. No other variety of typing this is gonna work out for you guys. So I just want to point this out as well. And I believe one person told me that they had to just type in 99, or, you know, just double digits right here for the year. If you have an issue with typing in 4 digits and it doesn't work, you can try it with the 2 to see if that works for you. But in most scenarios, you are going to type this out in the correct fashion. Like if you were born in 1985, 1986, however old you want your character to be, you're going to type it in like that. Capital M-A-L-E, not just M. Okay, that's not a gender. So you got to type in male or female. Okay, I just want to try to make sure I'm very clear on this, because as many times as I say this to people, they still seem to get things wrong. So once you do that, you should get a little notification of your character, and you'll get this pop up on your screen right here, and it says character Johnny Fingers. It says I was born January 12th, 1970. Gender is male. Driver's license true. Now, if you're just starting out, this is all going to be false. You're not going to have a driver's license, commercial driver's license, pilot, arm, or firearms. You're not going to have driver's license points. You're not going to have any of that stuff because you're brand new. So first thing you're going to want to do is, and I don't know where it's going to spawn you on the map. I can't really say for sure where you're going to be, but I'm going to jump over to one of the best places pretty much to start out here. And you're going to need to navigate over to this location. I'm just going to fly over here to save time. You're going to come over to Sandy Shores. Okay, here is Sandy Shores. I'm going to show you guys exactly where to go on the map. You're going to come right down there. There's the EMS. There's the Sheriff's Department. We're going to have this restaurant right here. You want to get to this location right here, guys. Okay. Now on your map, okay, it is right here. See this little briefcase? This is where you want to head, to this area right here. You see my flashing cursor? This is the location that we're looking at. Make sure you end up here. There's going to be a few things that are available at this location. Right here is where you would open a business. You're brand new though, you're not going to have money to open a business. This is where the job selector is. Not all of the jobs are located here. Some jobs you have to go to a particular area to, or you have to figure out where that area is. There's a lot of exploring that you're supposed to be doing in this world, guys. Okay, it's not all just self-explanatory. It's not all just handed to you. Okay, some of the fun of this game is going around and exploring what these locations are, what these icons are, what these things do. Okay, that's part of the fun. It's not all just handed to you guys. So it's kind of silly that everybody wants to know exactly where everything is at the drop of a dot. Like, go out and have fun driving around the world, meet up with somebody else and be like, hey, I don't know where this is. Do you want to go find it with me? That's part of role playing. You're supposed to be putting yourself into the shoes of a character that just moved to this city. You're brand new here. You don't know anything. Just like in real life, if I move across country to a new town, I don't know where everything's going to be. Yeah, I could spend time trying to look it all up in the phone book or Googling it or whatever, but that's not how we're playing it here. We're playing this like it's a hands-on thing. So by all means, guys, please go out and explore. Okay, after you get your job, right here, new identity. This identity is different than the identity that you had just filled out. So make sure you do that identity that pops up on the screen. This identity needs to be filled out right here. This char one where you type in /CHAR or /character, okay? And you also need to step into this tent and purchase a new identity for $100, and you need to fill out your name. The reason you need to do that is because when you hit the home button, you can see right there is a pop-up and it says roleplay name profession. Okay, your roleplay name is going to be the name that you get right here at this identity. Okay, if you don't fill that out, it's just going to say fill me out or blank or something like that. So that's a crucial step. You got to make sure you get your name filled in on both of these areas. Okay, there's two spots you're creating your character, /CHAR, and then you fill out the name so that you get this pop-up screen right here. And then you need to also step in that circle and buy an identity for $100, fill out the name. Okay, it should be pretty easy, guys. Everybody has to do this, so I'm just trying to be as clear as possible. Next, right here, this circle. Brand new to the server, you have no way getting around, guess what? We give you a free loaner car. So you need to go into buy. I already have it purchased, so it's not listed here. It's going to be $0. Once you buy it, to access the vehicle, you go to owned. Hit enter right there. Booyah. Puts me in the vehicle. Okay, I selected it by hitting enter. Now I have a vehicle. I can go out and do whatever it is that I'm trying to do. You can see I have the trash collection job. If I look on the map and I go through all these blips, I'm like, oh, you know, there's no trash collection job listed. There might be, there might not be. Okay, this is where it goes into going out and exploring. There, it says trash job. So this one happens to tell you exactly where to go. So I'm gonna act this out as if I'm a new player. You can see I have notification now on my mini map in the bottom left hand corner. You see the yellow line going left, purple line going right. The yellow line is gonna be your mission GPS line. If you see on the right side of the screen right there, I have a box that's popped up. Okay, that box is for my mission, for my job. It says collect trash, see map, and bring them to me. Okay, so that yellow line is gonna lead me to where I need to go for my job. The purple line is gonna be the line that I just set with my GPS. Okay, so don't confuse these two different lines here. I'm gonna be following the purple one because I want to go to the location that I had just set up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive down the road. This is something else to point out to all you guys. When you're role-playing, guys, you're not driving, you know, like a maniac smashing into everything. You're supposed to be putting yourselves in the shoes of this guy driving around the city. You know what I mean? Now, certainly there's times to drive a little chaotic. You don't have to drive like it's, you know, you're on your way to Sunday church. As you can see, the civilians have car accidents. That's fine, but by all means, you want to be driving with some kind of role-playing in mind. Nobody goes driving, you know, 150 miles an hour down a small little road without expecting either to lose your license or to die when you crash. So, just something to keep in mind. I passed that guy, he's hauling a boat, that's fine. It's a passing lane. I'm doing a reasonable amount of speed right now, 60 miles an hour, maybe I'll hit 80. That's fine. In real life, I probably would hit that fast. It's 50 miles, it's posted 50. You could probably get away with going that fast. But going beyond that, guys, it's kind of out of the scope. So try to keep it within reason here. This car is probably gonna have a hell of a time going through these cones. Alright, he made it. Oh boy. And sometimes you gotta let the AI, you know, take the right away. And as soon as I'm done showing you guys this, I'm gonna show you one of the next crucial steps here. And I hope everybody takes the time to watch these videos all the way through. If you're serious enough to be coming out and playing on the server, this shouldn't be too big of a deal here. Coming through the stop signs, you know what I mean? You don't have to stop at the stop signs, but maybe just brake and look both ways so you don't just plow into somebody else. Almost coming up on my job location now for the trash collector. Oh, my guy. Alright, here we go. This is where we're gonna pull in for the trash collection job. This gate, I don't believe, is gonna open. No, you just gotta break it open. That's fine. That yellow circle, you can just ignore that one for now. What we're looking at is the orange one. Okay, when you step in this orange circle, you'll see it says trash collector or unemployed. If I want to be the trash collector, I hit enter and it'll actually give me the title. Unemployed, I can just turn back to being an unemployed person. Once I get that selected, I signed up there at the office, if you will. I'm gonna back my car up. I'm gonna head over because I can see that there's a truck icon. Probably gonna mark where I get my trash truck. I can only have one personal vehicle out at a time. So when I pull over here, I'm gonna store, put that vehicle away. I'm gonna go into buy. I need to buy my trash truck. It should be free. And then I'll go to owned, and there it will be listed. So now that puts me in my trash truck right away. You can hit escape or right click to close your phone. If you guys keep having your phone pop open, just hit escape, escape, escape. And now I have my trash truck. And I can see on the map, it's telling me where to go right now. It's telling me to make a left to go to my first trash pickup location. And that's pretty much how that's going to work. Okay, so you're going to go through, you're going to do your trash pickup locations. And it should be pretty self-explanatory how the jobs work from there on out. Now, the next thing that is kind of crucial here is there's going to be different things you need to do in the city. The only reason you will go to the city is either to get your driver's license at the DMV school. You have your identity, but you got to go get an actual driver's license. So you got to go to the DMV school. You have to have your ID filled out to be able to do that. If you go down there and it doesn't work, and you message me and you're like, hey, this didn't work, I'm going to say, hey, you didn't fill out your ID, okay? Because this stuff has worked for everybody else on the server. So make sure you go, get this taken care of. It's going to have you drive all around the city and do a driver's ed test, and then you'll come back and they'll give you your driver's license test if you pass. Okay? After you get the driver's license test passed, you can come over here to the weapon license. If you want to be able to carry a weapon legally, you'll come over here, you'll go inside there, you'll fill out some paperwork. They're going to contact you in about 15 minutes and tell you if you got your gun license or not. Now, if you're brand new to the server, you shouldn't have any problem getting a gun license. If you're not brand new to the server, or you are and you have a warrant out already for your arrest, you're most likely not going to be accepted to get a gun license. So keep that in mind, guys. If you're already a criminal, you're probably going to have some troubles getting a gun license. After you get your gun license, if you want to go a step further, by all means, you can go a step further. Come over here to the pilot school. Go get your, your aviation license, your pilot license. And there's going to be one other license that you're going to be able to get, and that should be your CDL. And right here it says CDL school. There's not an icon there, which is kind of odd. But you just go to this location. There's a little deck, I believe. You walk up on the deck, and you'll be able to take your CDL test. CDL test is going to be the longest test, so make sure you have enough time and food on you to be able to do these tests. You do have a food and a thirst bar down here. So you can see I'm almost out of thirst. I'm almost out of hunger. When these things run out, my character will slowly lose life and die. If you just randomly die, this is probably why you're not watching your food meter. To eat food, you gotta go to a grocery store or one of the many markets that are marked around the map with this little basket. Go to these basket locations. They're all over the place, okay? And you can purchase food. Once you purchase food, it's going to go into your inventory. So you're going to hit K to open up your phone, and you're going to scroll all the way down right below identity, and it's going to say open inventory. I'm going to hit enter, and now you can see I have things in my inventory. I've got dirty money, I got iced tea, kebabs, Johnny Finger's favorite. Iced tea, I'm going to hit enter, drink, give, or trash. So I can either drink this myself, give it to another player who's about to die, or just trash it if I don't want it. I'm going to drink this, and you can see drinking iced tea, he simulates the motion, and my thirst bar has raised up slightly. Kebab, I'm going to take the kebab, I'm going to eat it. You can see that gave me a bunch of food down there, so I don't have to worry about that any longer. AP pistol ammo. You can store your weapons and your ammo in your inventory as well. I want to make clear that there's a difference between having it in your inventory and having it available on your character. You can see I don't have it equipped right now, okay? There's nothing equipped, but I can have an AP, pistol, a shotgun, things like that in my inventory, which then I can store at my house or in my vehicle. You don't want to be carrying a rifle around on your back and have the cops see you. I'm pretty sure that's like a class 3 felony with the police. So you gotta play smart. If you want to have a rifle or something, you can have one. Just make sure the cops aren't seeing it, just like you would in real life. Or else you're gonna get questioned, possibly arrested, and all of your stuff seized. Okay? If I did have weapons on me right now, let's say I had a rifle on my back, and I don't want the rifle on my back, I'm gonna go right here to this in my phone where it says store weapons. Select that, it'll send it into my inventory, it'll go into this area, And then from there, I can put that into other places. Like I said, into your house, into your car, however you want to do it. The K menu is what brings up this phone and is going to be pretty much your best friend. Everything is going to be located in here. You can cancel your mission, gets rid of that little box right there if you want to restart it, if it glitches out. You got your emotes in here, so you can use your binoculars, cameras, pretend like you're drinking, all of that good stuff. It all goes along with roleplay. It's pretty crucial, so make sure you get familiar with those. Give money to the nearest player. Identity, you can see right here, it tells me where I live, has my address right there. I live on Joshua Road, okay? It tells me my phone number. The reason I want that phone number right there, guys, is so that if I want to be able to text another player, call another player, I can do that using my actual phone, okay? And there's other things you can do in here as well. You can make an announcement. Admin's not going to be available, but you can do a commercial announcement. Say you're a mechanic. You want to let everybody know on the server, hey, a mechanic's on duty. Give me a call if you need repairs. I'll fix your car. You know what I mean? Send out that. If you want to organize some kind of party or a car event, right there's how you do that. Police, this is just going to be for police to put out wanted ads or APBs or whatever you have, whatever they might want to use that for. All right. Directory, other players that you know. This is charge money through phone. I never used that. I don't know how that works. Apparently this one works to transfer money through phone. I haven't used those things. You can also do a service call for emergency numbers. So let's say I'm out here and my truck is broken down and there is a repair guy on duty. I can go right here to repair, hit enter. It's going to ask me the message. I'm going to type in my truck is broken down. I'll hit tab. I'm just going to show you guys this because it's going to pull up the screen right here. And you can see it says press tab to finish on the left-hand side of the screen. I'll type in the message help, you know what I mean? And then I'll hit tab and it'll get sent to a repairer. You can see it says you called a repairer. So if there's a guy on duty right now, he's going to get a message and be like, oh, I got to go out here and repair this guy. Okay. If you want to call an Uber and somebody is signed up to be an Uber, and the way you'll know that is you'll hit the old home button and you can see everybody's job. There's a sheriff, a trash collector, and a medical transport guy on duty right now, okay? So I'm not worried about that. Officer Harper just pulled up there. You can call police, you can call a firefighter, you can call emergency, which would be EMS. So this will give your location to all of these players if or people if you need their services. It is located under service in your phone. MSM history is going to be your text history when you're texting other players. And that's one way to communicate other than using Discord. Okay, we try to pretend like Discord is a cell phone call. Other than that, you should always be speaking to characters in game. And there's going to be a certain push to talk button you're going to use to speak to characters in games. And that's why you'll see the character's lips moving when he's talking. If you're in Discord talking, your character on the screen isn't going to be talking. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. Let's see, what else can we go through here with the phone? Loot, if somebody's dead, you see a nearby body, you can loot whatever they have in their inventory. Okay. Player. There you go. There's some things listed. You get the player list and inspect, fix haircut. That's when something screws up at the barbershop. I've never actually changed my haircut using that way. Revive, that'll be available for anybody that's in EMS. Okay, if you're not an EMS, you won't be able to revive people. If you're a police officer, you'll have a note in here that'll say police, and you can use that for various things. Vehicle, okay, this is how you detach, certain things from the truck, trailer, tow truck. Turn your engine on and off, lock your doors, sell to another player. Don't use this feature. I don't know why, but it's not currently working. It seems like it works, but then all the garages break. So, unfortunately, when you guys watch this video, that might already be fixed. If it is, I'll put out an update and let you guys know when I get that worked out. I haven't even looked at that yet. Trunk, okay? This is how you open your trunk. This vehicle obviously doesn't have a trunk, but if you want to put things in your trunk, like I was saying, like a rifle, right here it says put or take, okay? And I can access that using my little phone. Alright, so now that I got those things nailed out here, there's going to be another crucial menu, and I have a video on this, but I'm just going to mention it in this video in case you guys don't do what I say and watch all the videos. You can hit M M is going to bring up this particular menu that is put in here for a few little bonus things, okay? You got vehicle options. This is how you can control some of the things. Some vehicles will have extras, which you can select from that screen. Probably because I'm not in a vehicle here. No extras for this vehicle. This is going to be the light bars. If you're the police, you can open the individual doors if you want to, or you can open all the doors. Close the doors. Okay, windows, if you want to make it a little bit more realistic and somebody comes up to your door and you want to be able to talk to them, you can roll your window down. You can put your window back up. You can make it so that you never wear a motorcycle helmet, which I never want to have a motorcycle helmet on my characters, personally. The save vehicle's not really relevant. Personal vehicle, you can set whatever vehicle you're in as your personal vehicle if you want to. These things don't really need to be used, though. The personal vehicle menu is kind of not needed. You go right here to MP, PED Customization. This is where you want to create your character. You can either create a male or a female character. Okay. Say I'm going to create a female character. Oh boy, camera's a little jacked up there. Oh god, this is disturbing. It's a man's face. Oh god, but you can go through here and you can set up the clothes, the props, all of these different things, make your character unique, and then you want to save your character. I'm going to save without exiting because I don't need this particular I don't need this particular person, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll switch. And when you have saved characters, let's skip right through that. You go, once you make one, you go to saved characters, and you can have however many you want, guys. I'm not limiting this currently. You can switch over to your other character. Okay? Now, if you're involved in a crime with the cops, you can't rob a bank and switch to another character. That's not how it works. You're pretty much set in stone. If your guy dies, if you go to jail, then you can switch to another character, okay? If you're not involved with anything at all, then you can switch. But if the cops are out looking for you, you can't go in here and switch to a female and then they'll be like, haha, they're not looking for me now. It doesn't work like that, guys, okay? So just keep that in mind. Going along with the role-playing aspect here. Crucial thing, guys. Hope you're not skipping through the videos, because here's a crucial thing. Voice chat settings. Make sure it's enabled. You can put show speaker if you want so you can see who's speaking. But right here, you got to have your proximity set to either 15 or 20 meters. I like to have mine set to 15 just so that whoever's close to me hears me, and anybody beyond the 15 meters does not hear our conversation. If we're putting together a crime, I don't want, some random guy to hear it and then go tell the cops, okay? So make sure you have that set as well. You go down to miscellaneous settings then, and you can come all the way down here to save personal settings, and anything that you set up in the K menu will then be, in the M menu, will then be saved. So I don't have to come back through every time. I don't have to set my voice chat. I don't have to do things like that because it's already saved as a personal setting. Okay? So let me try to think here. We went over the phone, which is the K button to use this phone. Very, very crucial to use the phone. The backspace button is going to be what closes the phone. So K to open it, backspace to close it. The M button is how you pull up this menu. And it's the same thing. Backspace closes that out. What else do I want to go over with you guys here really quick? The area of playfield is going to be everything north of this road right here. Okay. I know this is kind of down low, but it's basically something like this. You got to imagine there's an invisible road coming across here. Because we're including the prison, we're including this area, all of this stuff north. Okay, you can see we've got all the houses and everything on the map located here. Up in Polito, this is the other main play area. But you're not going to be using the city for anything other than getting your DMV license, getting your gun permit, getting your pilot's license, or getting your CDL, which I believe is located somewhere around here. You can find that in the menu here. I do have the CDL and everything like that located. got your DMV school, and where was it? CDL school. Let me think. What else should I go over here really quick? This wasn't planned out. I've had a lot of people having issues with certain things here on the server, so I figured I'd show you guys. Let me show you one other thing here. It's pretty crucial, guys. If you're new to the server, and many of you that are watching this should be, what are all the commands that you can use in the damn servers? Nobody ever really knows. That was one of my issues when I wanted to get into this. I was like, man, I have no idea. You know what I mean? So let's say, I don't know how I went through that guardrail. That was kind of weird. Let's say that you bang up your vehicle. Okay, and we have realistic vehicle damage on here. Look, it's smoking. See, the headlights are getting busted out and everything. I'm just trying to take this vehicle out here at the moment. I'm just demoing to you guys. If you were out here driving around, there. It's dead. It won't drive anymore. And you think, shit. Do I have to call a repair guy at this point in time? What do I do? The vehicle won't drive anymore. Am I out on foot? No. Hold on. You do have the ability to type /repair. Okay? And you're going to get a pop-up that says you removed some rust from the spark tube. Now get to a mechanic. So now my truck is running again. Okay? So I need to go and get to a mechanic to fix this truck, or else it's going to die on me again. Now, if I'm like, I don't need to go to mechanic, screw it, you know, and I start heading down the road, and, you know, I'm abusing the hell out of my truck, and sometimes, yeah, there we go, dead again, alright, now I can type /repair again. I yelled at the vehicle, and somehow it had effect. Now get to a mechanic. I can get to a mechanic. It's up to you guys, too. If you want to roleplay this, you know what I mean, by all means, make your roleplay as deep as possible, guys. There's a lot of people out there that roleplay to an extreme extent. I'm not asking anybody to do anything to an extreme extent, but just try to make it, you know, realistic and enjoyable, if you will. Okay, there. My vehicle just died. I hit that guy head on. I'm like, oh, shit, my back hurts, whatever. I can come up here, act like I'm checking out the hood, or checking out the engine, if you will, and be like, okay, I think I got it. I think I got it working. Get back in, type repair. Oh, vehicle damaged, too badly damaged. So it's pretty much Officer Harper. It's pretty much screwed right now, and it's not gonna go. So at this point in time, I'm either out on foot, which I wouldn't recommend leaving your trash truck in the middle of the road if you're a trash collector. Would you do that in real life? Of course not. In real life, what you have to do is you gotta go into your phone and you gotta either call for a mechanic. If there's no mechanics online, call for a police officer. When the police officer shows up, say, oh, my vehicle broke down. Can you call a tow truck for me? And then from there, the cops will get your vehicle towed and you'll be able to go get another vehicle. Maybe he'll give you a ride. Maybe you have to call an Uber. It's up to you guys, you know, but I don't really recommend just stealing cars if you're working, you know, a civilian job. The cops will be notified about these things, okay? They'll be notified about bank robberies, stolen vehicles, store robberies. If other players give notifications, you can do one way. You could do /911, and I can do vehicle broke down in street. Right? So /911, whatever the situation is, you can see it, put it up in the chat right there. 911, the caller, the location, the road, and it also gives the report of what happened. Now, for the police, they will see this question mark on their map, and they'll know, hey, I gotta head over to this area and help this guy out for whatever it is. Oh, I can tell he has a vehicle broken down, so we gotta send a police officer over there to get this vehicle towed. There's a good chance that if there's a mechanic on duty, he might have also seen that and been like, oh, I can go over there and see if I can help out with that. As a mechanic, you can drive a tow truck, you could drive around in a roadside assistant vehicle. It's up to you guys how you want to play the mechanic job, but I do have a little bit of flexibility in there, and there is more to being a mechanic than just helping other players. You'll be going over to the wind farm and repairing those. You'll be going over to where the satellite dishes are and repairing satellite dishes. There's a little bit to the mechanic job as well. So just to point that out to you guys, make sure you're just trying to do your role playing as well as possible, guys. I'm not expecting a ton from everybody, but I do expect some effort when it comes into role playing. Otherwise, why are you out on the server? You know what I mean? We all want to do more gameplay here than your typical Grand Theft Auto online experience, where in that experience, this could be a random person. You just shoot and kill them for no reason. If you shoot and kill people on the server for no reason, you're gonna get removed from the server, guys. I'm gonna be real blunt about this. Most servers, you can't even kill anybody. Even if you have a really good role-playing reason, whatever, you'll still get banned. Okay? We're not doing that. You can kill people out here, but you gotta expect either to be killed yourself and lose all your cash, or to be sent to jail and also lose your belongings. And the cops are gonna start getting more harsh the more crime you're involved with. You know, if you have a business opened up that you launder your money with, and you're a delinquent criminal, cops are gonna shut down that business. You'll lose all that money that's invested into that. There's gonna be harsher sentences for people that are out here just constantly acting up and just not really trying to roleplay, but just trying to kill other players. That's not what it's about, guys. So try to keep it enjoyable for everybody. Nobody wants to just be getting killed, especially for the police officers. They got the hardest job on the server, guys. Try to go be that job. And if any of you guys are interested in being a cop, make sure you contact Officer Harper. Here he is. He just showed up finally. Been standing here for hours. See, now I'm gonna see if I can roleplay a little situation here. Hey, Officer Harper. My vehicle broke down. You mind calling me a tow truck?
Yeah, I'm calling one right now, John.
Hey, appreciate that, man. This asshole, he just came down the road and he collided with me. I know it looks like I'm in their lane, but it's all physics.
Why are you driving a trash truck, Johnny?
You know, I'm trying to live a clean life out here, officer. I got 2 kids I gotta put through college. I just found out I got kids. They're both in their late 20s.
And they're going to college now?
Well, you know, Johnny says better late than never.
And you do realize that driving a trash truck's not technically clean, right?
Hey, who are you judging? You judging me, Harper?
Well, you got a suit on.
Well, you know, I don't want to be a greasy trash driver. I gotta be Johnny Fingers still. And no offense to any trash drivers, but, you know.
That sounds pretty judgmental to me.
Hey, I'm Johnny Fingers, though. You know what I mean? I got a pretty high expectation of myself. I get up in the morning, I look fabulous. Can't be putting on a reflective suit. I gotta be wearing business. Johnny Fingers, business. So as you guys can see, I'm not using Discord to talk to him.
For this. Whether they show up or not, I don't know.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. There's definitely a little bit of a traffic incident here. Johnny apologizes for this.
Yeah, I see. And there's a tow truck back here, but he can't move.
Oh, yeah, there he is. And you can see the tow truck has showed up because of the traffic incident that I've caused here. I don't know if that tow truck's going to be able to get up to him. You might, oh, jeez.
What'd you say?
I was just going to say, you might want to ask these citizens to move along, if you know what I mean. Oh, there you go, there you go, you did it.
Watch those tow truck drivers, though. They're kind of aggressive.
Oh, that was nice of him.
What in the...
I can't help but notice your tow truck guy just drove off.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
This is what it is, guys. There's glitches that you are gonna run into out here. It's just part of how it goes.
Maybe he'll come back.
Yeah, it's like, what are all these people doing? They don't even know what they're doing.
This town, I'll tell you what. Those guys are having like a They really caused a problem here.
Hey, you know, Johnny Fingers causes problems, but he also has solutions. I say you point your gun at that guy over there.
Well, that's not very friendly.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
sometime that guy right there, I mean, he's clearly smashing that guy back and forth. I mean, that's not... Officer Hopper's gonna get ran over.
Look, it's kind of, they're at each other. That's what's going on.
Moron. Get out of the truck, you idiot. You're causing a scene. Hey, the cops are already here, buddy. Calm down. There we go. Now we got things cleaned up.
Hey, hey!
Hey, I don't know what
What
happened to this guy.
happened
He, I think he passed out. Heat exhaustion.
He looks like a trash driver.
You know, I
Like,
think
you
he works
okay?
at the airport. Yeah. He said he's fine. He said he wants to take a nap. It's nice and cool, you know. Concrete's cool.
I got some questions now.
Johnny's late for work. Johnny's got to go. I'm gonna climb in my truck.
Your truck's broke.
No, I got that truck right there. See, that's my truck.
Well, let's run the plates on it then.
Oh no, we don't gotta get that involved. You know.
Oh no, we do. We do.
I'm late for work.
We do.
I'm late for work, officer. Johnny's gonna hide. We're getting photographic evidence of Officer Hopper. Hey, smile! Look, he's flexing.
Did you get it?
Yeah, you look great. You look great. I just had
Got
to
my
get
inside right.
I had to get some photographic evidence of you assaulting this gentleman right here. So now you were trying to say,
What gentleman?
yeah, this guy, you just pulled out of this truck and beat the hell out of him. I took a picture of you flexing. It'll all go perfect with the story.
Oh, that's messed up. That's
Hey,
really messed up.
Johnny hears you. Alright guys, so just to give you guys a little demo. Alright, just want to give these guys a little demo here of how things work out here on the server.
I'll leave you alone so you can do that.
Hey, appreciate your assistance, Hopper.
You let me know if you need anything here tonight.
Hey, I'll always come right to you, brother. Thank you. So,
Alright.
I hope this
Working
clears
on
up.
making me a new chief of police. Get a hierarchy set up.
Gotta get you more officers.
Yeah, we gotta get more officers. I need
So if you guys want to be a cop and you want to join the service, Officer Harper is just announcing there. He's always looking for cops, guys. And the cops have a few little perks, and I'm going to give more perks to the police too, just because it's such a difficult job to do, trying to go through all the protocol, and there's a lot of menus that the police use. I didn't go over any of that. This is just for all you guys starting out basic here in the city. So if you guys have any questions, by all means, post it up in the Discord channel for the server chat. But if these are questions that have been explained in a video, expect some of the people to give you a backlash or to give you a little bit of hell, because you're not trying to learn, you're just trying to get all the answers given to you. If you guys really want to get into this, please, by all means, guys, go out here and explore the map. There is a ton of stuff that I have added out here that is not just all self-explanatory. Not everybody is going to just know. There's stuff out here, guys, that I haven't even found yet that I have put into the server, you know? So, I will see you guys out on the server. Have a good time, guys. Until then, stay safe. Later.